Welcome to a new vlog, guys. I was a bit unsure how to start it because we don't usually do this sitting down type of videos, but since Fanny's been spending a few weeks already in the Philippines, we wanted to make a video where she can really share her thoughts about everything. And this vlog is actually going to be up sooner than some of our travel vlogs that we already filmed. So in real life, I wanted to wait for a point where she can really form an opinion after spending time in the province, after visiting multiple areas in Manila, both going up north to the mountains and also seeing some beautiful beaches in the Philippines. Also, just quickly shout out to all of our old and new channel members, Dot Smith, Jesse, Santiago, MG Lo, and Older and Rolf, and shout out to all of our Patreons as well. Shout out! First thing is that you guys are curious about is what was her expectations before coming to the Philippines and versus what was the first impression when she really arrived. So I'm done, it's her show now.
Yeah, so hi guys. When I watched Susie's videos, my expectations of Philippines, this is a country, hot, tropical, exotic country, very huge and wonderful Asian country. I was curious of it. I imagine there are many different types of Philippines részek vannak, tehát ilyennek képzel.
I'm helping out with the English. Sometimes there will be maybe subtitles or I'll translate. Like she imagined Philippines to like have very different experiences within the same country, lifestyle-wise, environment-wise. She imagined it to be like to be able to experience so different things in one country.
Yeah.
The first impression after you really arrived?
First impression is the same, but if you imagine a country, you don't know how it is in real life. I imagine Philippines is hot, but when I arrived here, it's very hot.
It's different to just think that,
yes.
oh, it's gonna be hot, but when you actually feel it, plus the humidity. So
Yeah.
never experienced this type of climate before.
I never visited any Asian country before that, so this is my first. And everything is different than Europe, so I had a very big culture shock.
Yeah, this was actually another thing that all of you guys are asking. Like,
The buildings are different, the people, foods and drinks and everything.
the environment.
Yes, the environment.
Yeah. We were just actually talking about it yesterday that you guys are asking for culture shock, but Fanny said that since it was her first time in a country that was so different than anything from Europe, she couldn't even really notice like the small differences because just the fact that everything around you is different. That was
Yeah. It's important to have a few days of
adjusting.
Szóval meg kellett szokni.
Yeah, she had to get used to it.
Yeah.
Just everything was a culture shock.
Yeah.
She told me she just took her a few days to adjust to this everything is different around me vibe, but then after, of course, she started noticing what the differences. This is something else you guys been asking, like what are the most noticeable differences to her as a European here in the Philippines.
A big difference is the restroom and bathroom habits. Because in Europe we have everywhere paper.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper, yeah. And here is not. Hogy van ez a kis bidész.
Bidet, yeah, the bidet.
Igen.
It's one of the like first like culture shocks of actually a lot of Europeans coming to the Philippines, or a lot of people from Western countries coming to the Philippines.
So it was strange on the first time, but megszoktam.
She got used to it also, yes.
So the most lovable difference in me is foods, because I love Filipino foods. I love it. I love the sweets. Oh Jesus, everything is sweet. So sweet in here. Not just the candies or the
Desserts.
Desserts or the natural sweets.
We actually made a challenge with Jonathan that we didn't manage to fulfill yet, to find Fanny a salty tinapay, because she had a shock. It's coming in an upcoming vlog soon. She had a culture shock actually getting a cheese bread thinking that it's going to be like a Hungarian cheesy pastry, but it was sweet.
Sweet with sugar. With sugar.
Yes, it's not even just that the bread itself was sweet, but it even had a sprinkle of sugar, and she was just in a shock, like, Susie, my cheese bread has sugar.
Yeah. The other food is amazing too. So pancits and lampias, and there are many vegetarian foods here. Across the transportation,
She loves it.
I love it. I love tricycles so much.
Big difference how to get around here in the Philippines versus in Europe. More convenient here actually.
In Hungary, we only have taxis, and this is very, very expensive in Hungary, the taxis.
Yeah.
And we have public transport too, but
Only bus.
yes, only buses.
And it's in a
Trolleybus.
very set route where the bus is going. So Fanny's been saying that actually that we need tricycles in Hungary because it's so
Yeah.
convenient.
It could be a huge business in Hungary, I think. And so many motorcycles. Definitely more motorcycle in here than at home.
I guess it's also since in Hungary motorcycle is more like a hobby
Yes, this is a habit.
because in winter you have no option to use motorcycles, so people won't invest in it to have it as their main source of transportation, since half of the year you won't even be able to use it, but here it's an all year round, so
I'm thinking about it, that lot of difference coming from the weather differences.
during this time, and especially for me being here for years, there are even bigger differences that are deeper in a way, not just this, of course, places look different, tricycles or like transportation look different, but there's a lot of like deeper differences too that luckily since she's staying here for long, she also have a chance to like notice and experience. For example,
People are more communicative.
more like basically it means that people will talk to you more, or it's easier to talk to people.
There's more sense of community. And in Hungary and Europe, I think people are more depressed and sokkal
More close.
close.
They don't talk to each other so much. They are not so open. More reserved.
more reserved.
Getting some hints from Jonathan. Yeah, people are more reserved. People here really will talk to you, will be more friendly and open to you, smile at you,
Share
approach
food.
you. They share food.
Share food, it's so cute
Yeah.
and lovely. Igen. Na, ez most csak magyarul fog eszembe jutni.
Okay, subtitle time.
Szóval otthon leginkább úgy van, hogy mindenki kiszedi magának separately a saját kajáját, és nincs olyan, hogy így megosztogatjuk egymással, vagy ilyesmi. Itt pedig a főételek ki vannak rakva középre, és akkor mindenki tud venni belőle. Szerintem ez szenzációs, tehát ez nagyon
She
családias.
loves it, yeah.
I love it so much.
Actually, a lot of times you go to a restaurant in the Philippines, it's not like a set rule, but it happens more often than in Hungary, where it happens never.
Yeah.
That's like an ulam. Fanny already know what's an ulam.
Ulam! Yes.
What you eat with your rice, your ulam, is often like good for 2, good for 3, and then people like will order multiple ulams and then put it in the middle of the table and just take their share, which she loves. But she was not used to it. She was like, oh, I feel like I'm selfish. I didn't offer my food while everyone is offering me their food. But it's not. It's just she's not used to it.
Yes. It's not a habit in Hungary or in Europe, I think.
It's not. It's another example really of how like really more sense of community here.
Yeah.
And what you notice like related to this topic when we were in Cebu with the transportation and the lady.
Oh, yes, the lady was so cute. We waiting for our bus or
Jeepney, something.
Yeah. And we are completely lost. Yeah.
We are
was
tourists and we have no idea where to go and what to get on. Yeah.
lost. Yeah. And the lady was coming and helped us.
Yeah, she said it's a surprising thing to her. Just a stranger will approach you on the street to help you, to offer you help and guidance. But like this is not like in a good way, but this is like not normal in like European standards.
No. Like Hungary, it's not a habit.
Yeah, she was saying that not necessarily the good place to be an introvert because everyone will always talk to you, but overall it's like a really positive experience.
Really positive. I'm a little bit introverted person than Susie, but de nekem is egy nagyon jó tapasztalat volt ez.
Yeah.
This is a really
Still a good experience.
Yes, still a good and lovely. Happy and friendly and open-minded.
Yes, that's right.
A legmélyebb téma talán.
The deepest topic.
The deepest topic. The whole country stay more humanic, szóval, hogy emberi.
More human. Yeah, I understand how she said it in Hungarian. I guess the best way to translate it to English is that she means that really the people and the country overall, it feels more human here, like more human friendly place.
Yeah. Néhány ázsiai országról azért van olyan benyomása az embereknek, hogy nagyon nagy a szigor.
Philippines is the opposite, which is actually love.
Yes.
If no one is looking, it's allowed.
Jonathan said in Philippines, if no one is looking, it's allowed. You can feel a sense of freedom in the Philippines, even after a short few weeks of visit. And it doesn't mean there are no rules here, but everything and everyone is more relaxed compared to Europe. We were just noticing things, or I was also pointing it out to Fanny if she noticed it, like have you noticed that you don't see people rushing and running stressfully, which is like a daily.
At home you can see a lot of people with depressed face, angry face.
It's more, I think this is one of the main pulling factors, but one of the main reasons why I like to stay in the Philippines is because this type of attitude, it gets to you also, even if you come from a different background like me, but I think even after a few weeks it gets to you, like the positive vibes, the more relaxed.
Tehát emberileg sokkal élhetőbb, tehát sokkal emberközpontú az ország, mert ezt nehéz megfogalmazni.
The overall thoughts are deep, so it's a subtitle topic.
Yes, subtitle. Szóval otthon én úgy érzem, hogy sokkal kevésbé emberközpontú a légkör. Tehát én így látom, hogy itt az emberi kapcsolatok az első, a család, a barátságok, tehát hogy megmaradtak azok az emberi értékek úgy első helyen, kulturálisan legalábbis biztosan így van.
I think this is the base of all the positivity and the friendliness and the good vibes that everyone is usually mentioning. Yeah, overall it's really interesting actually to see what a foreigner is interested in the Philippines and what foreigners think is valuable in the Philippines. Even as simple as what type of places people like to visit. Actually, I told you guys before that we want to take Fanny, and we already took her to a lot of places, even though the vlogs are not up yet. But it's interesting also, what really interests a foreigner. I think a lot of people maybe don't even know what is a true value for a foreigner here in the Philippines, because the places that she enjoys most are not necessarily the ones that are usually recommended.
Tehát, hogy külföldiként alapból szerintem így az életnek a sajátosságai jobban érdeklik az embereket, mint azok a turisztikai célpontok. Azok is érdekesek, de tényleg az, hogy igazából milyenek az emberek, meg a helyek, meg milyen lehet helyinek lenni.
How it must be to really live here as just a regular person, yeah. I think this is what I said multiple times in my vlogs, that Philippines is beautiful and I'm lucky to live here and be able to explore all these beautiful places, but the true value of the country is in its mentality and people, and this is what someone coming from Europe just for a few weeks or a few months also notice, which is I think a great thing, that you can just notice this after spending just a few weeks here.
Yeah.
Done?
I think done.
This is the conclusion, so I'm glad we could sit down and Fanny could collect her thoughts, especially in English,
I tried.
It was good to really share some thoughts, which is more difficult while vlogging. And if you guys have any other questions about her experiences, she's still staying here. We will still explore further, and more vlogs are coming. Our experiences in Manila, our experiences on the beaches are just coming. So If you will have any other questions about her opinions, maybe we can make another summary by the time that she will be leaving. But this is all for now.
Yeah,
So
this is all. I'm waiting for the questions from you.
yes. So thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we will see you next time in the next vlog. Bye.